What's up, everybody? We're here with our first ever anime review, and it's an anime review of probably like the most underrated anime of all time. It's probably the greatest sci-fi anime of all time, probably the greatest anything of all time, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, but it's a really not very well-known anime. It's Shadow Star Naruto. Naruto? No, not Naruto. Way better than that crap. It's Shadow Star Narutaru. It's a very awesome anime, isn't that right?
Yes.
And it does only have one season so far, but of course there could be a second season one day if more people start to realize how good this anime is. Now, first off, here's the contents of this lovely, lovely box. We got this DVD. There's 4 DVDs, obviously, all with really cool covers, obviously. You know, and of course I bought mine used on Amazon, and there's a saw blade mark in this one on Hiroshi's face for some reason. I mean, must be because, she, killed people. But this anime is really cool. It's got starts out kind of like kid-like. You don't expect it
Even
to
the
get,
opening.
even the opening is like childish. You don't expect this anime to like go anywhere at first. Like, you're like, oh, it's like must be a kids anime because, well, I don't know. They showed it on a kids network in Japan, which is once you get
It's Japan, though.
once you get further into the series, you're gonna be like, what the heck? How is this for kids? It's like it gets disturbing later on, actually, doesn't it? It's like it becomes a more disturbing twist to the anime. It's got an emo girl in it, and she cuts herself and all that stuff.
In her hair.
And her hair. She's a cutter. And it's got a really cool quote because this one guy tells her a really cool thing that I would actually tell people who cut themselves too, because it's a really good advice. Would you rather do? Would you rather carve yourself to fit the world or carve the world to fit you? That's a really, really good quote. Probably one of the best quotes I've heard in an anime before, besides Detective Conan, of course. He has a lot of good stuff too, doesn't he? Conan. He has the best lines in anime. But anyways,
And they always fall to their knees.
Yeah, people in Detective Conan always fall into their knees whenever they confess to murders. But anyway, Shadow Star Narutaru. It's just a really cool story. It's 13 episodes long. I would definitely recommend you give this anime a chance. Great cast of characters. Like I said, that one character had a really kick-ass quote. The emo girl's like really cool. Then it deals with a lot of things that
She
you can.
cuts her arm, she cuts her hair, and she cuts her dad.
You just spoiled it for everybody.
You're welcome.
But anyway, there's also just hell. You ruined the ending for them, though. What's wrong with you?
You're welcome.
But there's problems that everybody goes through, like bullies. There's these bullies in this anime, and they're real jerks. They do some really messed up things to that girl who got the saw blade mark on her. And they do a lot of messed up things to her, and it's just like crazy, and you're just watching it the whole time like, oh, I hope something happens to those bullies, and oh man, something does happen to those bullies. Oh, does it ever? Oh man. You're gonna love it if you're into bullies getting beatdowns, like that show Bully Beatdown. You ever watched Bully Beatdown before? They take the bullies and they put them in like octagon, the UFC ring, and they make them fight UFC fighter people.
Really? I want to see
Yeah,
that.
the bullies get the fuck kicked out of them by MMA stars. That's a good show too, but this show's still better than Bully Beatdown. This is like anime Bully Beatdown. It's good. Definitely good. And the guy who made it also released this other series that another guy. I want to give a shout out to that guy, but I don't know his Twitter name. But I met a guy on Twitter. I'm probably going to send him the video anyway, tell him to watch it. But hey, this is for you. You're an awesome guy because you like Shadow Star as well. Hopefully Shadow Star's craze goes worldwide someday. Yeah. All the otakus should watch it. But I'm going to watch the series that he recommended to me. That's from the same creator. If you're into sci-fi anime or just anime in general, check out Shadow Star Narutaru. What did you think of it?
I liked it. I just wish they had the rest of it out.
Yeah, the rest of it should come out, but you can help us by watching it, like sharing it through social media with all your friends on
Buying
Facebook,
it.
Twitter, buying the DVD, everything like that. You could definitely help us get a second season of this, because there's more manga that hasn't been adapted into anime yet, and only the first 7 volumes were released by Dark Horse Comics. And I asked Dark Horse Comics on Twitter if they were going to make more, and they replied with, it's possible, but not likely at all. So obviously, it's not that popular. Just like Detective Conan isn't that popular and only gets 4 releases from Viz every year in manga. But anyways,
Yeah, and they stopped dubbing it.
they stopped dubbing Case Closed. See, don't let the Case Closed thing happen to Shadow Star, even though it already has, and it's got an even worse chance than Case Closed does of getting picked up for more dubs and more like manga. So, anyways, guys, check out Shadow Star Narutaru and tell me what you think of it. And if you've seen it before, let people know. Comment on this video and say, yeah, it's a good anime, and you guys did a good job in telling people to watch it. You know, compliment us. We like that, don't we? That's right. Anyways, you have anything else to add on this video?
Not really on this one.
Alright then, guys.
Oh, what about that?
What?
The book.
I already showed him the book in the last video.
Oh.
Here it is again. Black God. Great manga series. Yeah, I'll just show him that again, just because it's so epic, and this series is something that I recommend to anyone. I say that a lot. It's like, I feel like I'm on the Reading Rainbow. You remember the Reading Rainbow? When those kids would talk about their favorite books, and there's like, I definitely recommend this book to everyone.
I kinda remember it.
It had that one guy, I forget who he was, but he was cool.
There was a rainbow.
Yeah,
They
Reading
were
Rainbow.
reading.
Yeah. Take a look, it's in a book. The
Oh,
Reading
yeah, I remember
Rainbow. Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. That's kind of what I feel like when I review anything. I'm like, I definitely recommend this to everyone. But anyway, I definitely recommend this to everyone. Bye-bye.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow.